Hi there. It's a little dark video. Hope you can see everything well. This is my end of years list, my favorite albums of 2014. Um, yeah, I'm a little early with this. I think I only saw one uh, favorite albums of 2000 video. Um, who cares? I'm early. I do have two more records that I picked up that I just want to show here. I'm not going to wait until next year because this is going to be my last video this year. So I'm not going to wait till next year for those two records to show them. So I'm going to show them first, and then I'm going to do my 10 favorite records of 2014. Let's start. This is the new Mogwai EP called Music Industry 3, Fitness Industry 1. It's 6 tracks EP. You can see it. The opening track, Teenage Exorcist, is the only track I've heard so far. I have not heard a lot of this album. Oh look, it's the Christmas tree reflected here. But it's different. It's a little different than what they usually do. It's like standard kind of rock track with vocals. Not vocoder style vocals, but genuine lyrics, vocals. I like it. I like it a lot. So this is another direction they can go to if they want to, because I'm enjoying it. And I picked up an LP, double album. This is the new reissue on Music on Vinyl of the third Lamb album called What Sound? And it is colored vinyl. This is sort of clear bluish vinyl. Lamb, for those who don't know, they're a trip-hop group. We're just gonna call them a trip-hop group. I don't know if they still are, but they've been doing electronic music with beats and singing since Massive Attack and since Portishead came out. So they can be fitted in that category. So those are the only albums I have. The last one was, by the way, a reissue, not a new album. Well, it's a new album, but well, you know what I'm talking about. I'm going to show you my 10 favorite albums. Ta-da! There's a lot of different stuff in there. It's got poppy stuff in there, electronic stuff, even hip hop, guitar-based stuff. Dutch music is in there as well. So we'll start off with that. This is The Daily Drumbeat by Happy Camper. This is my 10th favorite album of 2014. This is such a sweet, nice, enjoyable indie pop album from Holland. It's got lots of guest vocalists, all Dutch, and it is on orange vinyl, which is always fun. So number 10 is Happy Camper, The Daily Drumbeat. If you are into indie pop, very 60s styled indie pop, I believe, you can fit it in there. It's fun, it's enjoyable, it's a happy little album. And number 9 is FKA Twigs with LP1. I have to say I'm a little bit disappointed by this album. I enjoy it a lot, but I expected a lot more weird stuff. This is more ethereal, more spiritual, if you will, melodies and vocals, and it's very quiet, and I was expecting a little more, crazy melodies, crazy electronica, but it's not. So if you're into very beautiful electronic R&B, check this one out. This is FKA Twigs. So that's number 9. Number 8, it's another electronic album. It's the Aphex Twin with Cyro. I'm not going to show it. I mean, everyone has shown it in the past when it got out. 3LP set on Warp Records. I enjoy it a lot. A lot of people kind of didn't like it as much as his other stuff, but I do. It's not as it's better, I believe, than Drugs, which came out before this one, but it's not as good as the albums he did before that. But still, it's a really good album. More electronic stuff. This is Tomorrow's Modern Boxes by Thom Yorke. I'm not going to take it out of the bag, but yeah, this is the surprise second solo album by Thom Yorke. Think of Radiohead type electronica. Think of the Eraser that he did before this one. It's glitchy electronic, but very minimal this time and beautiful. Great album. So that is number 7. Number 6, kind of a big surprise. I knew his name and I knew some of his work, but I never really listened to a complete album until this one came out. This is Flying Lotus with You're Dead. Amazing electronic jazz album. There's his logo. I thought this would be just electronic stuff, but it's jazz. It's a pure jazz album. It's crazy. It's weird, but it's a jazz album. I normally this would have been categorized in my electronic department, but it's in the jazz department because I feel it's more of a jazz record than a electronic dance album. But if you like adventurous electronic music that goes into the jazz sound, check out the new Flying Lotus. This is my 6th favorite album of 2014. Number 5 is another electronic album, but it's a band that does a lot of different styles of music. The last album was kind of electronic, and they went full on electronic on this one. This is Mass by Liars, double album, gatefold. Just a killer electronic, dark electronic album. On Mute Records. It's got the inserts and inner sleeves. So if you like dark electronic music, Liars, number 5. Number 4, it's an album by a band I just shown as a new purchase. This is Rave Tapes by Mogwai. It's a die-cut sleeve. Has electronic moments, but it's pure Mogwai. So if you love Mogwai and you haven't had time to check out this album, do check it out. It's a really good album. So that's Rave Tapes by Mogwai on number 4. Number 3 is another Dutch band, Jungle by Night, The Hunt. This was kind of a surprise. I hadn't really heard their name until this year, and I decided to buy all their back catalog, including the new album. This is Afrobeat, Afro-funk, Fela Kuti, that type of music, but Dutch. These guys are young Dutch guys, and they know how to make Afrobeat music. Just amazing album. Do check them out. Number 2, it's an album I knew when I got it and listened to it that it would be in my top 10. And it was a really high place I already thought it would be, and yeah, it's as good as. And that is the last Swans album, Be Kind. Again, triple LP. I'm not gonna fold it out, but it's swans, and it's heavy, and it's dark, and it's brooding, and it's just swans. What more can I say? There's another baby there. And the number one, it's my idea of a drum beat. Anyway, it is Morning Phase by Beck. It is the most beautiful record I've heard this year. It's melodic. It's just very atmospheric, very nice, very sweet, very moody, but just great. Beck is back. Now, hopefully, his next album will be more of an electronic, crazy sound that he also does really well. But this is just amazing. So that is my top 10 from 2014. It was a wonderful year, musical year, a wonderful year period for me. I'm really interested in what you guys think is the best record, or are the best records of 2014. Make a video. That's all I can say. Anyway, thank you for watching. Not just this video, but all the videos this year and all the years I've been doing this. I'll be seeing you guys next year. Take care. Have a wonderful holiday and an excellent new year. Take care, people. Bye-bye.